Wow, I feel very short today. Should I sit on a cushion?
Yeah, go on.
Is that better? Yeah, a bit better.
Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
And in today's video we're talking about
Meghan Markle. Of course we are.
Do you think Meghan Markle would wear Fruit of the Loom?
Absolutely not, but you know what? That's not a dig because I love this jumper.
It's because it's not a designer.
It's not designer. It's cool.
It's cool.
It's cool, but Meghan Markle wouldn't be seen dead in that.
In lime green?
No.
No.
Never.
She would never be seen in it.
Never.
Anyway, but this isn't about Meghan Markle's fashion choices.
No, it's about America's obsession with Meghan Markle.
Yes. And like, don't get us wrong, the UK has been slightly obsessed and maybe to an extent still is, but I feel like particularly our American viewers tend to ask us way more about the situation with MM.
Yeah, I think she doesn't really take up much of British people's thoughts, contrary to what is like in the press in America, where they're like, the UK is really mean about Meghan Markle. I was going to call her American Markle. American Markle. But I don't think that's really true. No one really thinks about them that much, as opposed to America, where like at the moment we're going to react to this. America has something called Escaping the Palace. It's a Lifetime movie where they've cast members of the royal family to play out the story. It looks hysterical. It's just something that would never be shown in the UK. No one really cares to watch that, but in America there's a market for like
this kind of film.
This sort of film.
And you said they've cast members of the palace.
Yeah.
But they've cast actors.
They've cast actors in the roles of members of the palace. So they've cast a Kate
and
like look-alike or a William, and they don't look anything like it, and I just think it's going to be hysterical.
That's what's crazy. And we've got the trailer here. We are going to watch it. Should we watch it now, or should we watch it for now for anyone who hasn't seen it, and then talk a little bit more about it? Because we need to just get into what's going on here.
Okay, let's have a watch.
Okay, get the advert. Advert's going. Right, guys.
20 more seconds.
20 more seconds. Chat amongst yourselves. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I will do everything in my power to keep my wife and son safe.
This is the life we signed up for.
Oh, come on.
Here we value dignity above all else. I never thought this would be easy, but I wanted to make the Queen proud.
Let everyone understand it. The monarchy is at stake.
The monarchy will always survive.
Oh no.
Have I made the world's biggest mistake?
Harry and Meghan escaping.
I hate this camera interviews like they're on the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Have I made the world's biggest mistake?
It's the VTs to camera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's the actress playing the Queen for me.
Yeah, she doesn't look
awful.
like... She's not regal at all. And she doesn't have the same accent. No. She's just a posh old woman.
Yeah.
You need to be more than that.
She didn't sound like the Queen. She didn't do anything. She didn't sound at all like the Queen.
And from my research, I think at least the actor who plays William is American, or he's born in the US. Maybe he grew up in England. But it'll be interesting to see if they are Americans. It was quite hard to find because some of these actors have obviously been cast because they look like the royal family.
Yeah.
Not because of their credits, because some of them, when you Google the actors, nothing comes up. So they've just been plucked.
Yeah, so they're like, congratulations, you look like Kate Middleton.
Yeah,
you're playing.
But you don't actually look like Kate Middleton.
No, it's the closest they could get.
Yeah.
And also, so much of it can be done through hair and makeup, can't it?
Yeah, it's true.
But my gosh. Okay, so there's actually a market for this film in the US.
Can you believe?
And for a few people like me and you in the UK.
I mean, we would love to watch it. If we could watch it tonight in bed, we'd love that.
It's got to be a parody, hasn't it? But I think it's...
But the thing is, I feel like, and let us know if we're wrong here if you're American, but I feel like Brits would watch this and like die laughing.
Just die.
Whereas I feel like Americans consume it and they're like, wow, this is like, they almost might believe that this is real.
Yeah, when they're like, when the guy playing Harry is like, all I've ever wanted to do is protect my wife and my kid. And you're just like, no,
it's just stop. Imagine being in that family though, where someone makes a movie about something completely made up. There might be elements of truth, of course, but like essentially it's just someone making a movie about you. And do they not have control over that? Because surely if someone made a Joel and Lia movie about Joel and Lia, we could sue them because we're like, you're using our image and our likeness and our, like, you can't do that.
I always wonder that. I'm always like, how is this, like, how do they get away with the crown?
Because we own the trademark to Joel and Lia, we own the trademark to ourselves. We bought that, so no one can do that. So we can sue your ass if you use it.
But surely, if they, like, the royal family own their own trademarks as well. Like, they're the most...
Yeah.
rich family out there.
But clearly not, because they wouldn't risk making that if they could be sued by the British royal family.
Exactly. That's what's crazy. I'd like to know more. But anyway, like the latest with Harry, Meghan, what's going on, some sort of slightly entertaining things that have happened recently. Apparently they've won an award, a surprising award for only having 2 children. Like
for having 2 children.
Yeah, like congratulations, you've had 2 children, you're being really sustainable for the planet, you're the sustainability king and queen, here's an award.
Okay, so are they going to now award everyone in the world who's had 2 children? Because that seems fair to me. Why are you awarding Harry and Meghan an award for having 2 children when there's plenty of people out there who've had 2 children?
There's people that have had 1.
Yeah, there's people who have had none. What about our award?
Didn't China do that for like forever?
Yeah.
Until recently.
No one was awarding them for having 1 child.
Yeah, so where's our award for having no children?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the
very
latest.
weird.
I've seen that all over the news lately.
Another thing, have you seen Meghan's released a book?
Yes! So Joel and I wanted to go and read some of the reviews of this book.
Yeah.
It's a children's book. It's called The Bench, I believe.
Bench, written by Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex.
And our first gripe with this book is basically what Joel said. Stop using the name.
Yeah, it's just, I'm confused, because I'm like, you say you don't want to be part of the royal family.
Yeah, you like divorce them.
And yet you're still using the royal family title, so clearly you want the money from the royal family and from you using the name, but you don't want to be a part of it?
Yeah, you're like, you don't want to turn up to Christmas dinners.
Yeah.
But you happily like reap the rewards of being a duchess.
But I'm also confused because I thought the royal family stripped them of that title and made it illegal for them to profit off it.
Okay, I think they've stripped them of HRH.
Oh, I see.
I think. Because the book says, written by Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex.
Not Her Royal Highness. Oh, okay.
Would she have before been HRH, the Duchess of Sussex? I think she would have been.
That must be it.
But was she ever a Royal Highness? No, she wasn't.
Why?
She was only ever a Duchess of Sussex, I think. I don't think she was
that
ever
is the title.
HRH,
It's the fact she's a duchess. Because it's like, well, you're not a duchess anymore.
Yes.
Because you've chosen not to be.
Can you just Google quickly while we're all here? Everyone's here.
What do you want me to Google?
Is
Meghan Markle still
a duchess?
A duchess.
Because we thought she'd been stripped of it. Meghan Markle.
Let's settle this once and for all. Meghan Markle is still the Duchess of Sussex. Okay. And she still retains her HRH title, but will not actively use it.
Okay.
Well, she has actively used the Duchess part, Sussex, but not HRH.
So Leah was right.
Okay, so we're sorry, Meghan. You are the Duchess. So that's fair enough.
Yeah.
But it does just seem a little bit weird because I'm like, this point still stands that you don't want to be a part of it, but then you do want to be a part of it.
I think if I were you, Meghan,
like if let's give Meghan advice.
Okay. If I was Meg and I'd just written a kid's book.
Meg, yeah.
Megs.
Let's call her Meg.
Megs, if I was you and I'd just written a kid's book and I'd just been on Oprah slagging off the royal family and how they didn't support me and they just let my mental health crumble, I would not want to be associated with or anything to do with a family that just didn't look out for me and didn't have my back.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would just write, written by Meghan Markle.
Yeah. Or I would change my name to Just Meghan. Like
like Adele.
Just Meghan.
Oh, you want the Just? Are you kidding me?
Written by me. Just Meghan.
That's so tacky. Just Meghan.
Just Meghan.
I think people would still buy the book, Megs, if they knew it was written by you, whatever your name is. You could write written by a bin bag.
And let's face it, Meghan, what we're waiting for is your version of events in the form of a book.
Yes.
An expose. I mean...
Written down.
This is my experience being the Duchess of Sussex.
And I think
I'd read it.
The reason why that would be valuable is because everyone thus far thinks that a lot of the head-to-heads were between Meghan and Kate because they were constantly put up against each other in the media.
Yeah.
There were so many positive articles about Kate Middleton and so many negative ones about Meghan. So people think that was where the clash was and that's what drew the brothers away from each other. When in fact, loads of stuff now says that it's actually the brothers that have always just had a bit of an issue with each other. And it's like, if your brothers are fighting and you're their wives, like, you're obviously going to stand by your husband. Yeah. You're not going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to hang out with them. Like, it just would never happen. So I think
pick a side.
Her book would be of value.
I think it would be of value. And it doesn't mean that I'd be, it's one of those things, isn't it, where we're torn, where it's like, well, I don't think you should be slagging them off. Yeah. But I want to read it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to watch it.
Exactly.
So I can't help myself.
He said about slags off. Do people use that word or is it just us?
It's just us.
Just us, isn't it? He slags off like his dad, and he said that he's got a bad relationship with his dad, and like we all think his dad's a bit of an idiot. Yeah. No one really has like a nice Put it this way, when/if he becomes king,
yeah,
no one's gonna be that thrilled.
No,
like,
no one's gonna be buzzing.
We're all just gonna be like, okay, mate, like you've just wanted your moment this whole time. You've waited for your mum to pass so you can have your moment and have your coronation. Get over it.
Get over it. It won't last long.
Go on. Get your face printed on the notes and just get out.
I just can't believe that one day, and it might be one day soon, I hope not, we're never going to have a queen again in our lifetime.
Oh my god.
It's just going to be king. Because it will go to Charles, and then to William, and then to George. And then who knows if George will have kids, and that might be another boy. It's like, when are we going to have another queen?
Oh my gosh. Like, we've lived through a moment.
We've lived through a moment. And up until her, it's been lots of queens. I mean, I know it was her dad before. Yeah. But like, we know of like Queen Mary, Queen Victoria. Like, there's so many queens. Yeah. But it's just going to be kings.
The Queen. Oh, and then like even just other Queen characters. The Queen Mother.
The Queen Mother, yeah, exactly.
I know, I just think maybe they'll watch this video like in a history class one day. Yeah. In like, on an old television. And they'll be like, look at Joel and Lia discussing how there would never be a...
I know.
The Queen again.
That's so funny.
But yeah.
Just so we're clear, we're not taking sides. Like, the thing is, like we said, we're just fair people, and we've acknowledged we don't like some other members of the royal family, or we don't approve of what they've done, or we don't endorse like how Meghan's been treated in some ways, but it's like, I think we're quite fair, and we call a spade a spade.
Call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
And just to be clear earlier, I didn't refer to Meghan as a bin bag, like a trash bag. I just meant that she was, because I said she could sign off her book as like written by Meghan the bin bag. Like, she could be written by anyone. People will still read it. Yeah. Because they know it's written by her.
It's by her.
But that was just a metaphor. Okay. You know what I mean? It was not me calling her trash. I'm not calling Meghan trash. But if I were you, Megs, I would just ditch the name and I would just go full on your Instagram.
Just go Meghan Markle. Go full-time Instagram. I think you should go back on Suit, get a Netflix role, acting, because you love acting. Yeah. And like, it's a shame to let that go.
Yeah, I agree. Don't give up on your dreams.
Don't. Go back to Hollywood. Well, they are in Hollywood. Maybe Harry should get an acting role. I think he'd be a terrible actor though.
Oh, I think he could only play himself.
Yeah. Maybe they should have played themselves in the Lifetime movie.
Maybe they should have. Yes.
But anyway, I think that was quite funny.
Yes, I am so excited for that film to come out. The release date is, I'm not sure. Just to finish, let's read some reviews of Meghan's book.
Truly abysmal, bad grammar, plotting laboured, writing with meaning and style sacrificed for rhyme. So it sounds like it's a poetry book.
Sounds like a poem, so it's not a story. Okay. No. I thought I would buy this book for my 3-year-old. At the end of the book, he said it's not a story, it's boring.
Oh dear.
Amazon is so brutal.
It is, isn't it?
But to be fair, I'd give something 1 star if it arrived like a day late.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
The stars are all skewed.
You can't really trust the star rating, and on average it has 4.6 out of 5. So it's not bad.
Let's go for a 3-star review. Let's read a 3-star, because they're always quite fair, aren't they?
Room for improvement. It sounds like a teacher's review. Someone saying, I really wanted to love it. It's a very pretty book and it looks good on the shelf. That's not the point of the book.
Dead.
It's inclusive, that's good.
Okay.
But the writing, maybe she could have been given a little more help or input in the writing.
Oh,
but that's brutal. The thing, Meghan's not a writer, she's an actress. Yeah. So it's like, just get help, get the ghostwriter.
Why do loads of actors try and write kids' books?
I don't know. They think it's going to be easy, and easy money.
It's hard. Not that I would know, but it's hard.
It's hard. Honestly, if we ever get a book, we're getting a ghostwriter.
100%.
100%.
Get a writer, get someone who's good at what they do.
Yeah, we'll read it, sign it off, but someone else write it.
100%. On that note, no more reviews.
No.
That's our video.
Yeah, I think America's obsessed with Meghan Markle's situation, and rightly so, because she is American. It's their insight into the royal family, because it's an American put into our British royal family. Yeah. So of course they're more invested in her side of things.
Yes.
I can't say Brits are that bothered.
I would say that people our age have actually become to like Meghan, whereas the older generation, like grandparents and stuff, still actually really dislike her.
Yeah, it's a real generational divide in the UK.
Yes.
Like Leah said, anyone young, team Meghan. Anyone older, 50 and older,
they're like,
is
no,
team
don't
Royals.
like her. Yeah, they're really against her. So
that is your review.
That's the review. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, we've got loads of other videos to do with the royal family, our thoughts on different topics. So we'll link those all up in the cards.
Yes.
And
we also have memberships. So if you enjoy our videos and you want extra videos, and you can get those for 99 cents a month.
Cheaper than a coffee.
Cheaper than a coffee. Cheaper than loads of things. Toilet paper.
Cheaper than this piece of paper.
Exactly. So consider becoming a member. Click subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.